Oh shit! That's the first time I've seen that. I like it.
It sounds like Family Guy shit, but what up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Open Mic here on Driving to the Top Productions. It's,
We
I'm
are
not
running a little
Rich.
behind schedule. We are running a
I'm
little
not
behind
Rich.
schedule, but
I'm not Dylan. I'm not Rich. I'm Marky Mark. I said, let me host it for tonight. I got some shit I'd like to talk about. And we got the man himself. We got Adam. What's up?
what's happening? And I wish it'd be nice if the YouTube channel moved over a little bit because this is my comfy fucking spot. We'll fix it. We'll
And we
fix it.
got Jamie, our Yankees guy, our Sabres guy, our Knicks guy, a
Bills.
Subway conversation. Buffalo Bills, of course. Can't
Yep.
forget them. Buffalo, you still do the Buffalo sports conversation during football
I
season?
do that starting in August when it gets closer to football season, but I'm gonna be still doing the baseball one right now. But
Yeah, you still do that one with Joe, the Subway conversation, where y'all talk Yankees and Mets.
yep.
Yeah, well, we went from sweeping the Cubs and throwing a no hitter last night to trailing 9-0 with the Rangers. I saw y'all won y'all game last night. I think y'all beat the hell out of I forgot who it was.
Kansas City.
The Royals.
But
And
we
then
were down 3-2. We scored 2 runs in the top of the ninth and held them down in the bottom half.
I know the Pirates are kind of shocking people around. They were up. I saw they were up 12-1 in one game against the Cubs. I don't know if
12-1
it
today
was
too.
12-1 today. And then last night y'all won 2-1.
And then my American League team cannot beat the damn Nationals 2 games in a row, getting fucking beat pretty bad. 10-2 yesterday, 6-3 today, but they're still in first place. So
Nationals got a lot of youth on that talent and they on that team, and they got like I said, they got a lot of good prospects with the Red Wings. Because I go watch their games, but they got a new front office guy. He's only 35 years old, so they got young energy in the scouting department now.
they got a pretty good shortstop too, named C.J. Abrams
I saw him play in Rochester, and they traded Juan Soto to get C.J. Abrams when he was a prospect at the time.
from San Diego.
Yeah,
Well,
That 2000 and what was that 2009?
22. Oh no, they won the
Nine,
World Series in 19, but that
no,
trade was in 22.
I was going to say the 2019 draft class. I believe he was part of,
Yeah.
which that draft class is doing pretty good right now. Go ahead, Marcus. I'm not stealing your show. It's you're
oh no,
hosting tonight,
I'm
bro.
letting y'all free out. I'm just hoping that just like the Knicks shut out the Cavs, I'm hoping Vegas can shut out the Avalanche because I'm still trying to figure out how did the Avalanche become the most hated team in the NHL. I thought
They
that
won the
was
President's Trophy, which is actually
it's a curse.
interesting.
It's a curse too. Whoever wins the President's Trophy usually don't win the Stanley Cup. And
Right.
within 5 minutes of the first period, Mark Stone hit a goal, and it's 1-0. Both teams already had 2 shots on goal so far, but
I know Genny Malkin and Letang and Crosby will all be back for one more year, 21 years going. Malkin signed a 1 year, 5.5 million hometown money. But we will get one more year out of them, and I think this is going to be it, boys.
do any of you guys keep up with like MLS or watch any type of soccer?
Fill us in. I have not watched any. I did watch a little bit of the UFL game this weekend, Dallas and DC.
I'm just curious because now the MLS is going to be on a massive pause for the next month and a half with FIFA coming up, so that they can all play and rep their countries. And we'll just let's just see how far can USA go because I know USA can't ever win shit. They not the women's team.
Although Marcus, guess what? There is a positive development in terms of what the U.S. Did you see what the U.S. soccer team did with its headquarters?
No, but I know they announced their like lineup for FIFA.
No, their headquarters. They're moving out of Chicago and they're moving their headquarters to Atlanta, and they're going to have a big brand new facility down there.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Well,
They think that not this year, but in the next few years, moving down there.
I know the UFL. I ain't been keeping up with it, but I know the Gamblers ain't sure making the playoffs. They had one upset last week with the week prior with the Battlehawks, and they couldn't beat them 2 weeks in a row. And I don't even know who they close out with. They got one more game before their season wraps up.
Who's that?
I said the Houston Gamblers. They beat the Battlehawks.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, how you doing?
Week 8. They won week 8, but played them again week 9, and they lost.
Who was in? Dallas was leading the.
It was the Kings.
Dallas is now 7-3. DC was still in at 5-4.
Louisville's 5-4, but they're not in yet. Because Louisville beat Dallas this week.
No, I watched the game.
Well,
DC
they
lost
don't.
to Dallas.
DC didn't play. DC lost to Orlando. I watched.
Was that Orlando? Then Orlando's in first place. My bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Orlando's
they're not.
in first place.
They
I'm
didn't
sorry.
Dallas played Louisville.
They didn't split them in conferences. They're just going by the top 4, and they got one more spot left. And it's going to come down.
Sorry, Marcus, go ahead.
It's going to come down to the Kings and the Stallions. They're both 5-4. Whoever moves to 6-4 is going in the playoffs with the Defenders, the Battlehawks, and
they
Storm.
changed their title game now to the Arena Bowl, and I think they said 50 Cent or somebody's performing at
50 cents at halftime.
Halftime, yeah.
Well, I didn't think the indoor, whatever the league, the Vegas Nighthawks are in now, they just played their championship and they won, so now they're back-to-back champs. Like, I remember that season ending in July. Yeah, the indoor football, whatever league they in now. Yeah, they played in the mall. They played in a mall like they did the year prior when Billings won. The Vegas Nighthawks just beat the Rattlers in their little IFL championship. First in this league, but back-to-back when they played in the indoor football league. I don't even know what this league was they were in, but I think it was AFL, if I'm correct. AFL 1, or I don't know. There's so many damn different arena football leagues, I can't even keep up with them. I'm just waiting to see what league the Bayou Bucks is going to be in 2027. Because we're getting a team again, finally.
The UFL's expanding Oklahoma City in 2028.
Yeah, I heard that. And then they wanted to add another team. Like, I think they were trying to get a team in San Diego again. Like, they're trying to get some teams out west, like Seattle.
They're gonna bring the Michigan Panthers back because they got a soccer stadium for them now to come back. And I think I think I told you this, Adam. Highmark Stadium, the Pittsburgh soccer arena, upped its capacity from 5,000 to 15,000. I think.
They had to. I mean, the Riverhounds won the championship last year.
Yeah, but remember, they wanted to up the capacity so they could possibly bring the Mullers back, for the UFL. That's why they did it.
Ain't Buffalo getting an MLS team now? I know they're expanding again.
Not an MLS team. The USL team, the United Soccer League, Buffalo.
Oh, the smaller league, not the MLS.
Yeah, but that's the league. But that's the league that's set up like the Premier League, where it has divisions and things like that.
I thought that league was trying to merge with the MLS.
Nah, they play an Open Cup once a year, and right now the teams that are left is all MLS.
No, the USL they play in soccer stadiums smaller than their MLS counterparts.
Yeah, like the only team I know in Texas that got a team in that league is San Antonio, where in MLS we got Houston, Dallas, and Austin. They were trying to put a team in San Antonio, but the Alamo Dome don't want to use their fucking stadium for soccer matchups, and they have nowhere else to play. So
I like what the UFL did, putting these teams like like with DC, they put them in smaller soccer stadiums, for smaller, intimate venues and try to have more people go.
Yeah, they moved the Dynamo, not Dynamo. They moved the Gamblers in the shell where the Dynamo play, and they still can't fill up 16,000 in that stadium. And the only one that's not in a small stadium is the Battlehawks. They play in the Dome.
But they're thinking about moving them to a soccer stadium now. They're thinking about doing that, though.
Yeah, because they should have moved them to St. Louis. They got an MLS stadium they can play in.
Mike Rapoli wants them to all be in small soccer stadiums. That's why. And don't forget player safety, because you know what's good about it? They're all grass fields, so at least they get to play on grass and not turf, which is good.
They playing in that artesian grass. Like the Dynamo got the same grass my high school football stadium has. Oh, the MC is here. Mr. Rich himself. I took over for tonight. I'm sorry. Good morning. He said good morning. Are you on nights?
No. No, I'm not on nights.
What's happening, Rich?
9,000 different things, man. It's gonna be all right though.
Maybe this is a bad time
you made
to
a
say.
big fantasy. You made a big fantasy baseball trade today, Richard.
A little bit of one, yeah.
We might have a guest Saturday morning when we predict Clash in Italy and Noche de los Grande. Trey might come be a guest with us. Trey Tucker from Doghouse Podcast. Shouts if he's listening tonight or tuning in.
Yeah.
Go dogs, ooh, sick 'em. Anyway.
No, that's cool. We doing that at 9 or 10?
10 our time, 11. I put 11 Eastern for him. That way he'll have a chance to come, and it's not that early for him.
I thought he was in Georgia. He's in North Carolina. What's that, Jim?
Joe says hi. He said in June when his schedule clears up, he's gonna start coming on Open Sports Mike because he's a teacher.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since Rich
that's when he goes to Florida and golfs.
I don't know if he watches. I don't know if you keep up with softball, but I am rooting for your Red Raiders to hopefully win it all this year because y'all got one of the best softball coaches that coached in our state to not bring the Raging Cajuns to a championship. Jerry Glasgow. So I'm rooting for Jerry and his Red Raiders softball team.
And you got Jason Williams' his daughter who transferred from Florida,
who is phenomenal. Tech's got a tremendous pitcher, tremendous offense. They could win it all. They really could.
They were short last year with Texas, but you got to watch out for Oklahoma as well.
Who's to blame for the whole not going through the handshake line against Florida, you think?
Florida.
It's 100%
sore losers. They're sore losers.
Tech was waiting for him at home plate. Tech was waiting for him at home plate to shake hands.
Okay.
And Florida just turned their back on him. I was watching the game. I was like, what the heck kind of a douchey move was that?
That's anytime you're in Gainesville, you're going to get that kind of sarcasm from not just the team, but from fans themselves. They're sore losers.
Well, and I realized there was some issues, some bad blood with her leaving Florida and Jason Williams' daughter leaving Florida, going to Tech. By the way, for those of you wondering, yes, Jason Williams, White Chocolate Thunder. Yes, that's him. Former point guard for the Kings, all that good stuff. But there was just a lot of bad blood there between Florida and Tech. And then whenever she was instrumental in Tech winning, that really just, I guess, pushed Florida over the edge. And they were just all like, well, we're going to be bad sports about this.
And they were.
And they were, Tech did exactly what they were supposed to do. The whole team came to home plate, was ready to shake hands. Florida team then went in the dugout. Oh, well.
That is bad sportsmanship right there.
Yeah, it definitely isn't a it's not a good show for the young girls that are playing ball and that look up to these college players and eventually professionals playing in that World Professional League or going to the Olympics or whatever. I know Jenny Finch on her Facebook page, and as soft spoken as she is, she was pretty direct on what she was saying about the Florida team and that kind of stuff. So
Jenny Finch was the pitcher from Clemson, right?
No, Arizona.
Arizona. She's really good.
Very good. Probably third or
Lisa
fourth
Fernandez
best pitcher.
Good? Lisa Fernandez
was. Yes.
Well,
there's 4 pitchers that are like upper echelon in the history of USA softball. It's Jenny Finch, Kat Osterman, it's Monica Abbott, and it's Jenny Finch. So
you mean Lisa Fernandez
or Lisa Fernandez? I'm sorry, I said Jenny Finch twice. Yeah, it's those 4 ladies. They were just the most dominant pitchers Team USA ever had.
Wow. We're still on the softball talk. It's now been 9 years since LSU's been to Oklahoma City, and we're about had it up to here with Beth, and she's got to go. I don't know why they haven't gotten rid of her at least like 4 years ago when we got upset by Florida State in Super Regionals, and I was there. Beth's got to go. Like, it's ridiculous. LSU ain't been in OKC in almost 10 years, and she always blows it, and we need a change. Hell, I wanted Jerry to come to Baton Rouge, but I don't blame him getting out the boot and go take over a solid program like Tech. So that was his call. But
yeah,
Beth's got to go.
Especially that they're in the God.
No, I was gonna say we're pretty fortunate around here with Glenn Moore at Baylor. 26 seasons now at the helm. Has made, I believe it's 2 College World Series. And he's made the tournament a ton of times. Probably 2028, he will get his 1,000th win. He has 941 wins in his 26 years at Baylor. So, obviously they won't get it next year unless they run the table for the whole season. And I don't think even at that, they would get that many wins. So 2020,
50 games.
I think if they went all the way through the College World Series undefeated, it would be 54.
That would be exactly 1,000.
Yeah. So, and there's never been a team that's done it, and no one ever will. So yeah, it'll be 2028 when he gets it, but that's a big accomplishment because
has it been
if
done
I
before?
remember right, it's been done. But if I remember correctly, that's why I'm pulling this up to double check. There's only been a few. Yeah. There's
well, I got something.
There's only 20. I'm sorry, Haas. There's only 57 coaches in the history of college softball to get to 1,000.
That's crazy.
I bet Oklahoma's coach is one, and Texas is probably another.
Oh yeah. Glenn Moore, if you add the 3 years that he wasn't, because he was head coach at LSU for 3 years.
Yep.
From 98 to 2000. Then he came to Baylor from LSU. If you add in those wins he had at LSU, he's actually got 1,081, but he would have his 1,000th win at Baylor in 2028. So he's number 38 on the all-time list. But
I suppose my next question was: did anyone do it actually at one school only without being fired?
Yes. In fact, Patty Gasso, who's the head coach at OU, she's been there since 9.
Oh yeah, he's talking softball.
Patty Gasso is she's got 1,600, in fact, right on the nose right now. And she's been at OU since 1985 or 1995. Lori Meyer was at Minnesota State for 40 years, won 1,453. She's fifth on the list. Diana Neidmeyer from Cal, she was there from 1988 to 2020, had 1,359. She's ninth. But yeah, most of the coaches on this list have had multiple schools. There's only the three that are in the top 10 that only did it with one school.
I think, well, if he'd have stayed longer, he would have probably. He wasn't nowhere near, but I guarantee if he'd have stayed longer at LSU, he'd have probably had 1,000 wins in his coaching career if he at least would have stayed like another 5 to 10 years. And I'm talking about Skip.
Well, yeah, but you're familiar with who took over the LSU softball team in Yvette Garrard. She took over in 2001. She was at UL from 81 till 2000. She's number 16 on the all-time list, 1,285 wins between UL and LSU.
Yeah, but Skip, where would you have him up in as a head coach in college baseball? A guy who won 5 national titles for LSU. But he was there. He was there for like 18 years. He started in 84 and he culminated in 2001. They said that's when he left LA. Well, he moved up to administrative. He was the athletic director. He got promoted to athletic director after his final year of coaching in 2001. He was the AD from 2001 to 2008. But he was 870 wins overall. That's including his years coaching at his alma mater at Miami, because he did coach at Miami for a bit. And then he came to LSU in 84 and brought a dynasty over there, won them 5 of their 8 national championships. And then they've won 2 with Jay Johnson, and of course they won 1 with Paul Maneri, which I met all 3 coaches. Shocked. Never thought in my wildest dreams I would meet every single coach that brought them a national title in baseball. I've met Skip countless times. I've met Paul once at a football game, and then of course when they did their ring ceremony at the Florida game, I was lucky to run into Jay Johnson, and I met him and took a picture with him. But football, the only coach I ain't never met was the one that won their first one back in 58 because he died. But met Nick Saban, met Les Miles, met Coach O. Hopefully Lane Kiffin will be next and I can meet him, because I'm sure glad I ain't met Brian Kelly. That was just a blessing from God that I did not meet Brian Kelly.
Well, when it comes to baseball, it's pretty much the same way. You look at the top 10 all-time baseball. Mike Martin, of course, is at the top from Florida State with 2,029. But, most of the rest of the top 10, multiple schools.
Don't the boys play more, though?
They play a few more games. The girls play 44. The guys play 56.
So it's not that big of a deal.
Well, and just like with the other college stuff, postseason counts in your career numbers. Unlike professional, where postseason doesn't count toward your career stats. It's a completely separate category. But Paul Maneri, he was talking about current coach at South Carolina. He was at LSU he's been at 6 different schools. And he's number 10 on the all-time list. There's a few guys on the list that a lot of people would know, but then there's a bunch of guys that, Gordon Gillespie, his longest tenure was at Ripon College, RIPON, from 1996 to 2005. He's 3rd all time in wins. That's one thing about college baseball and softball. A lot of those, the coaches and the players, fly under the radar. Some of the best college baseball and softball players you never hear about. Then there's other ones like a Robin Ventura or a Pete Incaviglia or somebody like that, or Paul Skeens, of course, most recently, as dominant as he was at LSU, or a Ben McDonald or somebody like that.
Oh, Ben McDonald's great. He's on commentary. Him and I forgot who. When you watch LSU baseball and SEC plus whatever, it's always Ben McDonald and there's another guy. I forgot his name. Yeah. He's the one that got that signature line. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. I forgot his damn name. But he
also fills in on the Orioles broadcast sometimes too.
But hey, I'm gonna bring up a former LSU baseball player if this name rings a bell.
Dylan Cruz.
Nope. Will Davis. Name ring a bell to you?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out why.
Well, he played for LSU. He was once an assistant. Now he'd been the head coach for Lamar's baseball team for the last couple of years, and now he got the head coaching job for Houston. He took is it Todd Whitten's position? Todd Whitting was the coach for the Cougars, and now he's taking over Houston starting next year. So
and that's where I know Will Davis from. Very good friend of mine from the profession, Nick Canizales. The TV station that he used to be with and the station he's with now cover Lamar.
Well, good.
And I got a chance to meet Coach Davis whenever
I need to get him on.
Nick and I were doing a couple things. They came up to play Baylor. Yeah, they came up to play Baylor.
Good. Maybe we can get him on. I can get him on my show one day, and I can rep both LSU and Houston with him. Oh, and the guy's name is Lynn Rollins, by the way. That set that signature line. Pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. That's Lynn Rollins. Him and baby.
But good coach.
He brought Lamar to the playoffs.
I mean, it's kind of a bad deal that he's going now because Lamar's in the tournament.
Well, I was wondering. I wonder if they're going to still let him coach Lamar, or did he pack his bags and head out to Houston?
Well, I mean, I don't know. According to what the Beaumont Enterprise is saying, it just says that he's replacing Coach Whitting, who had an awful season this year. Houston was 24-31. They were just straight bad.
Well,
but I don't see anywhere that he's going to be. It does say here. Lamar pitching coach Jace Hutkins and hitting coach Scott Hatton will follow Davis and the new coaching staff to the Cougars. However, Davis will continue to coach the Cardinals in their regional.
Yeah, so
he is going to stay. He's going to coach Lamar in the regionals.
I might have to check.
So it's not the same. It's not the same rules as football.
No. Like Lane Kiffin had to leave Ole Miss whenever he took the LSU job. He couldn't even coach him in the playoffs. They had the one they hired from LSU that was our interim head coach. They gave him the job and he went coached during the playoffs when they went to the Fiesta Bowl in the semifinals. But
but there's an option.
He could have stayed if he wanted.
Right. If the coach and the school mutually agree in football, if the coach and the two schools mutually agree, he can stay.
I think he wanted to stay, and then they told him, get the hell out. So that's
if he wasn't going to another SEC school, I think it would have been a little different.
No, I think wasn't the big concern was he was going to be able to talk to the coaches more closely if he was there and be able to take them.
Well, he was taking them anyway.
Well, there was something in the conversation.
They were concerned. They were concerned about the players more than the coach. But at the same time, I still say if it wouldn't have been another SEC school, if they would have been going to Michigan, I don't think it would have been as big a deal for him to stay and coach Ole Miss. Going to LSU, leaving in the middle of a contract? Because if I remember right, didn't he still have a few years left on his deal with Ole Miss?
I think he had like one more year or two more, something like that. They bought him out.
So, you had time left, and then you turn around, you leave, and then you go to a conference rival. The only thing that would have been worse is if he had gone to Mississippi State.
Or Alabama.
Well, no, Mississippi State and Mississippi, I mean, those guys wouldn't throw water on each other if they were on fire.
Yeah, but I feel like Mississippi State really isn't their cup of tea in football. I don't see. Yeah, they get hyped for the Egg Bowl, but it's like, oh, that's just another walk in the park. They're more concerned trying to beat like an Alabama or an LSU. Now, when it's baseball, that's another fucking world out there. I told you, they cannot stand each other in baseball. It's more heated on the diamond than it was on the football field, and it seems shocking, but Ole Miss dominates the Egg Bowl. Like, I can't remember the last time Mississippi State won the Egg Bowl after Dak Prescott left.
No, they've only done it once since Prescott left.
That was what year was it? What year was it when old boy did the dog fire hydrant and cost his team the Egg Bowl? That was a Mississippi State player too that did that.
Yeah, wasn't that 21?
I thought it was before the pandemic, but I digress. That's when they had that sick ass.
It was either 19 or 21.
That's when they had them sick ass. That's when they had them sick ass metallic maroon helmets with the gold face masks.
Yeah. Yeah. But since we've kind of moved to college football a little bit, I do have a little team building project if you guys want to do this.
Let's do it.
It's a football one. All right, guys, you ready? Jamie, you ready?
Yep.
There are 10 members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame who also won the Heisman Trophy. Name them. Don't everybody jump at once.
Good thing this isn't Jeopardy.
Oh,
some of them should be really easy. There's a couple of tough ones.
Can I go first? Can I go first?
Yeah, I don't care. You guys just jump in.
I can name at least two for you. If you say that's that easy, I can name you at least two.
Okay.
Go ahead.
OJ and Paul Staubach. Not Paul Staubach, Roger Staubach. I'm sorry. Where the hell did Paul from?
I don't know, but that's two of them. OJ Simpson and Roger Staubach are two of them. Yes. You got 8 to go.
Oh, Tyler Rose.
Earl Campbell.
Tyler Rose.
One.
Earl Campbell.
Did Desmond Howard win?
Oh shit! They named
Super Bowl. Did Desmond Howard win a Super Bowl?
No, it's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No. Desmond Howard, no. He's in the College Hall of Fame.
Didn't they name an award after this? What about Doug Walker? Didn't they name an award after him?
They did, and he is on the list. So we have O.J. Simpson,
Marcus
Roger
Allen?
Staubach, Doak Walker, and Earl Campbell. Marcus Allen is number 5.
I get called Marcus.
Are you guys going to jump in on this thing, or are you just going to let Marcus do it all?
I'm going to let Marcus
do it all. I can name two more. I can name two more. Oh, no, I can name 3 more, and I can think of, and I'm giving up. I'm going to let them have a chance. He was close. He said a Michigan player, but it was the wrong one. Charles Woodson, one of them.
Charles Woodson is one. Yes, you have 4 left.
Barry Sanders.
That's who I was thinking. Charles Woodson, not fucking.
And Charles Woodson is the only defensive player on this list, by the way. Barry Sanders, yes, is also on the list. You're down to 3.
What about Barry Sanders? Tony Dorsett.
I said Barry Sanders. And Tony Dorsett is on the list. Yes.
No, Tony left. Dorsett from Pitt.
That's what I said. Tony Dorsett is right. Yes. So there's 2 left.
Oh God! If they're from one school, I'm gonna guess off the top of my head. I do not know a fucking player from Notre Dame that won the Heisman. No, they're from Notre Dame, and I can't think of both of their fucking names.
Say again, Jimmy?
They're from Notre Dame. Shit.
Oh, they're from Notre Dame, so it's not Thurman Thomas.
No.
Joe Montana.
No. Montana didn't win the Heisman.
No.
What about Tim Brown?
Tim Brown is on the list.
God damn!
So we got OJ. We have OJ, Staubach, Doak Walker, Earl Campbell, Charles Woodson, Tim Brown, Barry Sanders, Marcus Allen, Tony Dorsett. There's one left.
I'm about to look.
You guys want a hint? No, you guys want a hint?
Sure.
Jason would get this one in a heartbeat.
Where is
Brett
Jason?
Favre.
He ain't here today. No, he didn't play for Notre Dame.
Jason,
Brett Favre played for Southern Miss.
Jason would get this one in a heartbeat.
Right, but he played for the Packers.
I'm not going any further, but I'm just saying he would get this in a heartbeat.
Is it a friend? Julian Edelman?
No.
Never won a Heisman.
What position?
Running back.
Well, it ain't Jeremiah Smith. I know that. He ain't won no Heisman.
No.
Hey, Mark.
It's not Eddie Lacy either.
Autry Didson? Oh, I know. He ain't won the damn Heisman. Never mind. It ain't him.
Eric Dickerson?
No.
Oh, no. He didn't win the
Dickerson
Heisman?
never played for Green Bay. Dickerson never played for Green Bay. And no, he did not.
Amon Green.
No, sir.
Nope.
He's not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Alan Pinkett?
No.
Oh, wait. Darius Walker.
No.
What? Oh, wait. He ain't won the Heisman. He only played 3 years at Notre Dame. Fuck. No, the year he played, that was when Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush and that boy from Ohio State that won the Heisman Trophy. I forgot his name. The one that won it.
Troy Smith.
Troy Smith. That's who won it those years he played, so never mind.
Yep.
And then after Troy Smith, it was Tim Tebow.
See, this isn't the one. I figured Doak Walker was going to get you guys.
You said he was a running back for Green Bay. I'm trying to think.
So we get it?
No?
Running back for Green Bay, not Amon Green.
What decade? Was this an 80s running back? A 70s running back? Because I'm trying to
40s
think
and 50s.
Oh, hell no. That was before they won a Super Bowl.
Oh, as soon as I say the name, you guys are
That
all
was a leather helmet era.
It wasn't even the NFL then, though.
It was after the leather helmets.
But that's not even NFL.
Yeah, it is. The NFL's been around since 1930.
Right, but you said
the current version, though, is a merger between the AFL and the NFL in 1970.
Adam, Pro Football Hall of Fame and Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, but
there's a ton that have won the Super Bowl.
You said the NFL's been around since 1930, but technically this version is from the 1970 merger of the AFL and the NFL. This version of the NFL is a result of the AFL-NFL merger in 1970.
All I said is that they are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and Doak Walker is before this guy. Let's put it that way. Doak Walker is before this guy because he played with Red Grange and guys like that.
Didn't he play for Syracuse? I'm talking about Doak. Oh no, or Syracuse was it? Or
Doak Walker played at SMU.
Jim Brown.
Yes, Jim Brown played at Syracuse. Doak Walker played at SMU.
Yeah, Jim Brown. Wasn't he the one? Yeah, he was the first black man to win the Heisman, right?
That was Ernie Davis.
Ernie Davis was his teammate.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they both went to Syracuse.
I remember that movie. I just forgot what it was called. I remember that movie with
The Express.
The Express.
Mm-hmm. But there was a ton of people around here freaking out because when they did the All-Century team at SMU, and they had the running back. Is it Doak Walker or is it Eric Dickerson?
Eric Dickerson?
You know, I mean, like you said, they named an award after Doak Walker, though.
SMU.
But anyway, you guys want me to give you this one?
Yeah.
Paul Hornung.
Go ahead. I give up.
Paul Hornung.
Paul Hornung.
Who?
Yep.
Never heard of
Paul Hornung? Ain't
Yep.
that the? No, they ain't made. No.
A great running
the-
back for the Packers. He got suspended for gambling.
I'm looking up to see what he looked
He
like.
and Alex Karras were in the same little gambling issue. So there's that one. Care to try
No
again?
wonder I didn't know this. This was right before.
Yeah.
What?
This one's a little
what's your
easier.
next one?
This one's a little
Okay.
easier. I think it's a little easier. There are
Okay.
20 NFL quarterbacks with at least 100 career wins. Name them.
I'm sure Drew Brees, huh? Nah.
Breeze is correct.
Peyton Manning.
Tom
Peyton
Brady.
is correct.
Brady.
Tom Brady.
Hold on. Brady is correct.
Mahomes.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is that right? Hold on. Let me double check something.
Yeah, because I'm about to name you 5 in my head that I know has to have 100+ wins.
Well, I mean, there are a bunch on this list, but I mean, there's 20 on the list. But what I'm looking at is I want to make sure and double check one.
Well, the next guy I was going to name, you should give me bonus points.
Well, hold on a second, because I'm like I say, I'm trying to.
Well, hang on. Let me check the game on this one. I think this one's back and forth. Hopefully they're not at half.
Actually, Jamie, you're wrong.
It wasn't Mahomes.
Holmes has 95. That's why I wanted to check and make sure, because I was like, it wouldn't be the first time that there's been a mistake on one of these things that I got. But
Okay. Let's see. We
well,
already said Brady. Aikman.
I said Drew Brees. He has to be up there.
well, we already have. Hold on a second. We already have Breeze and Peyton Manning and Brady. Who else did you guys say?
Aikman.
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Adam also said Big Ben.
I did say Big Ben. I think he's like 110.
Spurs are
Big bend
down.
over.
The
Hold on a
Spurs are
second.
trailing 76-58.
Big bend over.
Yeah, Jim Kelly has 101.
Okay, Jim Kelly won. Jim Kelly won.
Ben is also on the list.
What about y'all's GOAT, Terry Bradshaw? He got to be
Mike
up there.
Terry.
Bradshaw is on the list.
Or as Carissa Thompson calls him, Mike Terry.
What about both Peyton and Eli? Peyton got to be up there. I'm pretty sure Eli ain't far up there
Well,
either.
yeah, you guys said Peyton earlier. Yes, Eli is on the list. In fact,
Eli.
you guys have
Lies. Eli's.
you guys have one, and then one of the ones tied for 2, 4, 5. So you have 4 of the top 5.
Joe Montana?
Hold on.
Not Joe Montana, Joe Montana.
Yeah, I know.
I know. We had Waterboy playing in the store earlier today, and I laughed. I walked in right when that part happened. Like, your name is Needle Dick.
Your name is Needle Dick. Hey, stud, Vicky Valancourt. So it's good to see you.
Yes, Montana is on the list.
Mama said them alligators are so smart. They're aggressive.
Didn't-
All them teeth and no toothbrush.
No, alligators are ornery
Well-
because they got more than teeth and no toothbrush.
It's because of their medulla oblongata.
And by the way, Kelly was 20th on the list. So
What about I'm gonna think of a classic QB. What about Dan Marino?
You gotta say Fran Tarkenton.
Tarkenton is on the list.
Yeah.
You said who?
Dan Marino.
Marino is on the list.
What about Johnny Unitas?
Johnny U is on the list.
Really?
Bart Starr.
How many wins he got? He got to at least have like 110, huh?
Who?
Johnny U.
118.
Bart Starr.
Bart Starr is a no.
Did anybody say Brett Favre?
Brett Favre.
No, they didn't until you did. That takes care of the top 5.
Atlanta selects Brett Favre.
So wait, let me guess. Tom Brady's obviously number 1. Where's Brett? 2 or 3? And I got to know where Drew Brees is.
Brett's 5.
He's tied with Peyton for 2nd. Brees is 4th. Ben is 5th.
So Atlanta does us all a favor by selecting Brett.
What about he got to be in the top 10. What about Aaron Rodgers?
He is number 6.
Ooh.
Oh. But he's not. But he's the number 1 narcissist in my list.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
Let me think.
Shea Falco. No, I'm just kidding. Not Shea Falco. I'm just being an idiot.
Although that's close to one.
Shea Falco.
What about
it is close to one of them. It's close to one of them.
Joe Flacco. Yeah.
What about
Flacco's
Elway?
On the list?
Yeah.
Elway's on the list.
From the replacement just to be a dick.
Where's Elway? Where's Elway? He got to be in the top 10.
No.
John Elway's not in the top 10?
No. Elway is I'm sorry, no, Elway's 7. My bad. Elway's 7th.
I was gonna say he's gotta be up there.
Yeah, he won 2 Super Bowls. I figured
he only won. Yeah, but this is regular season wins, guys. This does not count postseason.
Oh, no wonder.
He had 100. He had 148. Yeah, Mahomes only has 95 regular season wins.
95 because he was born in 1995.
But yeah, Rodgers is 6, Elway is 7, Marino is 8, and then Tarkenton is tied for 10th.
So who's in? So we didn't name 9th yet.
You didn't name 9th, and you didn't name the other one in 10th, and you didn't name 12th or 13th or 19th.
No, he can't be up there. I was gonna say Michael Vick.
No,
I figured that. I'm trying to think of Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Or
the way he started out, he could have been on that list, but
I'm trying to think of QBs who either been to the Super Bowl or won an MVP or had. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think of. But
you guys have 5 left. I will tell you this much. They've all played in the last 50 years.
Kirk Cousins?
No.
No?
You like that?
How about Roger Staubach?
Where does it Staubach?
We did
say
Staubach's
already said. Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me go. I'm about to go think by
what about Rich Gannon?
No. In fact, only here's a hint for you boys. Only 2 of the 5 have won a Super Bowl.
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson
won it. Didn't Wilson win a Super Bowl?
Russ is actually 12th on the list, by the way.
Oh shit. Like in how many years? Like I got one, but what the other one you say that won a Super Bowl? Like how many years ago did he win?
I can't give you that; it would give it away.
Well, if it was recently, well, can't say Sam Darnold. He didn't win that many. You can't say Mahomes didn't win that many. You can't say that. Matthew Stafford. What about him?
Stafford's the other one.
How many he had?
Stafford has won 120. He's 13th on the list.
120, yep.
This season he could move into the top 10.
I would love to know. I know he ain't at 100 yet, but I would love to at least know how many wins like Joe Burrow has right now, and just what.
Josh Allen has 88. I looked it up.
Look up Joe Burrow, or I'll look.
Joe Burrow, I got it.
64.
Yeah.
Great video game console, by the way.
Was that real? 64?
No,
I
40.
think that's what I saw.
That's a hell of a guess.
43 yes.
No, that was a different one. Sorry.
Joe Burrow's got 43.
That was Jim Everett. I saw with 64. Sorry.
That's a good video game console. I've had one.
But you got three guys left on the list. You got number 9. One guy tied for 10 and 19.
I'm trying to think. I'm a veteran. They both played in a Super Bowl, or at least one of them?
One of the remaining 3 played in a Super Bowl. The other 2 did not.
Oh, man.
Let's see.
Not Kurt Warner, huh?
66?
No.
One had a very famous game against Jamie's team.
The Bills, let's see.
Warren Moon?
Warren Moon,
he did.
What about Randall Cunningham?
No.
What about Sophie Cunningham? No, I'm just kidding.
No. Bad part is he was on a few bad teams. Cunningham had 82 career wins. So we have 2 left, 9th and tied for 10th. One AFC, one NFC. I know that's not a big help, but
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a damn quarterback from the. I'm gonna try and guess the AFC one. I'm gonna think of old school quarterbacks from the AFC and see if
you guys are gonna kick yourselves on both.
What about Steve Young?
Steve Young.
Nope.
Yeah. What about him? No.
Oh.
Nope.
That's because he played on that horrible Tampa team. Probably cost him a lot of seasons.
He had 94 wins.
Drew Bledsoe?
No way.
No.
I figured.
I was thinking Bledsoe earlier, Marcus, and I was like, no.
What about he had 98?
Troy Aikman?
No.
How many did Aikman have?
94.
McNabb?
Oh.
Huh?
What about McNabb? Donovan McNabb? No.
98.
Oh, he was close. Oh, fuck.
Not as close as Alex Smith. Alex Smith had 99.
That man was one hit away from being completely paralyzed.
Yeah. These guys had 134 and 124 in number of wins.
Jake Delhomme?
Nope. Right division.
What about Andy Dalton?
No, hell no.
I was just looking at longevity. Sorry.
Yeah, but no, you're in the right division with Jake Delhomme.
So he was an NFC guy.
Like I told you guys, one NFC,
what about Matty
NFC,
Ice?
One AFC. Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
Michael Vick.
Matty Ice.
Matt Ryan. No, it was Matt Ryan. And then the last one is the AFC quarterback. He's in 9th place.
There's only one more quarterback I can think of. If this is not him, I'm going to shit myself. Phillip Rivers.
That's who it is.
Hey,
he don't got to shit himself today. Hey.
I was going to. I don't know why my dumbass was thinking McNair, but I don't think he even played that long to get 100 wins.
No, I don't know that he played long enough to get into the top like 7. Let's see. Steve McNair.
74.
I'm
going to say 74 for McNair.
Nah, I'm into the 60s and I haven't found McNair yet. And I'm going back downward. Michael Vick's at 61, by the way.
Damn.
Delhomme had 56. He had less than 56 wins.
That's insane.
The top 100 ends at 56.
Damn.
So that was a little team building.
Okay. Here, I got one for y'all.
I try to come up with some decent ones for you guys.
I got one for y'all. Well, actually, the only answer, it's only going to be 2 teams here or 2 schools, but let's see if y'all can guess this one. It's only 2 answers. Now, if you say a team that made one of the others, that's fine, but I'm talking about Nate. There's only 2 in the last season.
Rich, hold on. Steve McNair, Rich, look at the 91. That's where he is.
Huh?
It says he was 91 and 62.
Did he win 91? Yeah, he did. I went right past it. Him and Ken Anderson both had 91.
All right. So, Marcus, go ahead. Sorry about that.
All right,
that was bothering me because I knew McNair had more than 56 wins.
All right. So there's only going to be 2 There's only going to be 2 answers to this. I mean, in this last year of college sports, there's only 2 schools that made the college football playoffs, the men's March Madness, women's March Madness, the softball tournament, and the college baseball tournament. Who are the 2 schools that made every single playoff in those categories? There's only 2 now.
Texas Tech.
No, they didn't make college baseball. Tech
didn't make a regional?
No, they didn't make the college baseball tournament. I thought they did, but I think they came up short.
I thought they did too.
If they would have, then they would have been 3 answers, and that would have been 1 because they made everything else. They've made the college football playoff, they made March Madness and men and women, and they made the softball tournament. But no, it's only 2 schools. And I don't want to give the conference away. It'll probably give the 2 answers away, but
every team in the program made the NCAA brackets.
This year, just this recent year we just had, 25-26. They've made all 5 in the playoffs. Alabama's one of them. Now there's one more.
Wow. Trying to think.
Well, it's got to be one of those Final Four for the championship games that played in football.
So. Georgia.
Yep. Alabama and Georgia made the playoffs in everything this year.
I had to go through the softball stuff. I couldn't remember if Georgia made it in softball.
Georgia won the SEC in baseball, which was the shockiest thing of all.
Yeah.
Who won the softball? Was it Texas that won the SEC? Or was it Oklahoma? I thought it was Texas.
But
I
don't know. Let me look.
If Texas Tech would have made the regionals, then there would have been 3 answers, and they would have been the 3rd. But Ohio State was too shy. Ohio State made college football, men's basketball, and women's, but didn't make baseball or softball.
Texas beat Alabama in the finals.
Who eliminated
Texas beat
Oklahoma?
Alabama in the finals of the softball tournament.
So I wonder who eliminated Oklahoma. Was it Alabama or was it Texas?
Hold on a second. I got the bracket. Let's see. Texas beat Georgia. Alabama beat Florida. Oh, you got knocked out by Georgia.
Yeah, LSU got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, but OU got knocked out by Georgia in the third round in the quarterfinals.
Now baseball, LSU upset at Oklahoma, but got knocked out in the second round by Auburn.
Right.
And they didn't make the playoffs for the first time since 2010 or 11. They didn't make the playoffs. And the only team in the state that made the playoffs is the Raging Cajuns, but they playing in Starkville's regional, so Mississippi State's probably going to knock them out.
They should.
All right. I'm going to hand it off to Adam. He said he had something for us.
NFL, worst record, 10 teams, the worst record in the last 10 years.
Detroit Lions.
And if you can name the record, go for it. Detroit Lions.
Oh, wow.
0-16?
No, the last 10 years, Marcus. The worst record over the last 10 years. There's 10 teams.
Cleveland Browns was one of them. Didn't they go?
Yeah, Cleveland's got to be on there.
They are number 3. Anyone want to guess what they were over the last 10 years?
Cleveland should be at the very bottom.
What was their totals?
Oh, shoot.
Like 50, 106, and 1.
I thought they were winless.
I would say they probably
we're going
won
overall, huh?
Yeah, overall.
In the last 10 years, they made the playoffs once. Let's say they won 60 games. And whatever the losses would be outside of that. Let's say they won 60.
They won 59, 105, and 1, and they were number 3 on the list.
Number 3, okay. The Jets.
Okay.
Yes,
I was going to say, where's the Jets at?
Anyone? They are number 1, by the way.
Okay.
So, they have the lowest win total on here.
Let's say 50 for the Jets. Let's say 50 for the Jets.
You were always one off, Richard. 49 and 116.
I'm Price is Right in this thing. How about the Giants?
They are on there.
Okay.
How about Jacksonville?
Wait, hold on. What's the record for the Giants?
Let's give them 60 wins. No, they would be less than Cleveland, wouldn't they?
Yep.
57.
And obviously more than the Jets.
Let's say 57.
55, 109, and 1.
Okay.
So we got the 3. We got 1, 2, 3 off the board.
Okay, what about Jacksonville?
They're probably there.
They are number 6.
Okay. So they got to have 59.
They would have tied with the Browns.
59 and no. Well, they're 6. Well, maybe 59 and 100 and something.
They would have more than 59 wins because number 3, Cleveland, had 59.
Right.
Howdy.
Oh, look,
more wins.
Good.
So Jeremy,
we need you in this one.
Jeremy, here's where we're at. Worst records in the NFL over the last 10 years. Right now, we have the Jets 49 and 116, the Giants 55 and 109 and 1, the Browns 59, 105 and 1, and the number 6 on the list is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're guessing how many wins they've had over the last 10 years.
Last 10 years? Well, let's see. Last year they had a decent year. They had the 9-win season, but they've had a 4, a 5, a 3. I'm going to say about 58.
59 is the Browns, so they have more than the Browns.
Okay, 62.
That's what I was going to say was 62.
63 and 102.
63?
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
What about the Cardinals?
Cardinals are on this list. They are number 5. And it's
okay, let's go back to 62.
No.
61.
And
yep. Wow. Hey, guess who one of those ties is with?
I'm going to guess your Lions.
Yeah, the Kyler Murray's rookie season.
Yep. What about the Raiders?
The Raiders are on this list at number 8.
That means there's somebody at 7.
They are also tied with the number 17. So their two records are identical.
64
Is that
wins?
the Carolina Panthers?
That is not the and what in the 7th spot? No, that is not the Carolina.
But are they on that list?
Yeah.
That's
they're.
What about the Bears? What about the Bears?
They are on that list at number 7.
Ooh.
Okay, so they're tied with Las Vegas.
7 and 8 is that they got the same record. I'm going to say 9 is probably the Lions.
The Lions are not on this list, John.
Hallelujah. We got off it over the last 4 seasons.
I'll say 64 wins for the Raiders. They have more wins than Jacksonville. I'm going to say 64. I'm going to say 64.
67.
6-7.
6-7.
I knew you guys were going to do
8-9.
that. 68 and 97.
Afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
All right, so
they tied the Bears with 68.
68, 97, both teams.
Oh God, I got one.
So you did all guess the Carolina Panthers at number 4, but we did not guess their record.
Oh, if they're number 4, that means they had way less wins. I'm going to say 43.
The Browns have 59.
Oh, no, they got no.
Oh, 59.
I'm going to say 61. 61. I'm going to say 61.
61 and
104. I'll say 61. Is Cincinnati on there?
Yes, they are number 10 at some record and some record.
At 73.
I'll go back to 70.
They're 71, 91, and 2. We are missing number 9, guys.
I bet the Texans are on there.
Are the Saints on there?
They're not on there.
Are the Saints on
there? No, I bet it's Washington.
Better not be on there.
Was it anyone else?
Texans.
I bet it's Washington.
Texans.
I just said the Texans on the list.
Oh wait,
I didn't say
Miami. Miami.
No, it was Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, because of Dan Snyder, pervert.
69.
So they're gonna have
68, 95, and 2.
Damn, they got the same amount of wins as the Raiders. The Raiders said 68.
The 2 ties make them better.
Right.
Yeah. Well, those are half games.
Okay, what about the Texans? Are they on the list?
They're not. We went to the top 10. That's all I had.
Oh, wow. You did the top 10. Okay, good.
Or the bottom 10, I guess.
So I just submitted my first off-season review of acquisitions and free agents for the Lions to the South Florida Tribune. Those should be published within a day or 2.
Sweet. So are these Hall of Fame numbers? 7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All Pro, 928 receptions, 12,291 yards, and 88 touchdowns.
Who is that? Torrey Holt?
I said, is it Hall of Fame worthy?
Run that through again.
7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first team All Pro, 928 receptions, 12,291 yards, 88 touchdowns.
How many years?
What?
How many years did
they play?
I didn't get into that.
What was that number of yardage again?
Well,
12,291.
12,000. Okay, you can throw the Pro Bowls in the trash can because the 4th string left tackle from Jacksonville makes the Pro Bowl. So Pro Bowls don't count. 4 first team All Pros, 12,000 yards. How many touchdowns?
88.
88.
4 first team All Pros. Do you happen to know if they had any other like 2nd team All Pros or 3rd team or anything like that? Do you happen to know that?
He won a Super Bowl.
That's all the information I have.
Winning a Super Bowl doesn't get you in the Hall of Fame either.
No,
but Dan Marino got in without one.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't use a Super Bowl as Hall of Fame credential, which is why Eli won't get in, or shouldn't get in. Let's put it that way.
I know who exactly it is. And let me tell you, he's a bigger diva than Terrell Owens.
Diggs.
Is that Antonio Brown?
It is.
Antonio Brown.
It's for no. Here's why
because of how he quit the NFL the way he did, complaining he hurt his ankle and then skipping off like a little tutu. No.
Well, and the NFL has one major thing in their Hall of Fame requirements and and qualities that no other sport has, and that's character. They have a character clause in there. So no, Antonio Brown is not in. On the field, yes, he would never pass the character test. He's not in. No.
I agree.
No way. If he didn't have the character issues, yes, all day long.
Well, next year's his first year of eligibility.
It won't get a pass.
He ain't getting in.
Tell me how wild that would be to have Brown, Ward, Harrison, Roethlisberger, and Gronkowski.
There's so many guys next year that are no-brainers that AB has zero, would have had a tough time next year anyway. There's so many no-brainers next year, but AB ain't getting in.
And don't forget, there's always one historic NFL player that gets voted in from the vet committee.
Right. Let me put it to you this way, Adam.
Who's on that list next year?
They haven't announced that list next year yet.
It should be Ben and Gronkowski, the automatics.
No. That's the regular list. Jeremy's talking about the historical list, the guys that have fallen off the ballot.
Well, I'm just like you said. There's a ton of like people that should be.
There's people that were available this year. The one that won't be is Lomas Brown because that was his last year of eligibility to get in. But Herman Moore made it last year. Billy Sims finally made it up there. For 2 Lions. There's a couple of other ones too that are going to get on that list posthumously.
Right, but first year eligible players, Ben should get in, no question. Gronk should get in, no question. Sherman should get in, no question. Andrew Whitworth should get in, no question. That's 4 of them right there. And there's argument that Adrian Peterson should get in first ballot.
I don't think
so. That's 5
for him. If he wouldn't have beat his kid with a stick in Texas and get arrested for it and suspended for half a year, I think AP would have got in first ballot. I think he'll get in second or third.
And you're probably right. But what I'm saying is you definitely have 4.
Yeah. Maybe
so,
5.
I mean, yeah, maybe 5, depending what they do with AP. Yeah, so yeah, and I mean Cam's not getting in, Weddle's not getting in, Le'Veon Bell is not getting in. And then you still got here's the other one I can tell you, Adam. And this is one that I will want to go burn the Hall of Fame if it happens. If AB gets in before Hines Ward, I'm going to want to burn the Hall of Fame down.
If he gets in before Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt next year is his last year of eligibility on the vet committee.
And see, I just don't. I've never thought Torrey Holt was a Hall of Fame. I never did. I thought he put up great fantasy numbers, but okay. And I never. 920 catches, 13,000 yards, 74 touchdowns. Okay, that's nice. He was on the all-pro list twice in his career. That's it. Second team both times.
There's guys that's got in with less.
I understand, but I mean, you guys that are listening may not know, but my parameters for someone to get into the Hall of Fame is you need to have at least 5 years where you are a top 5 player at your position before you even get considered for it.
So
there's no way somebody can tell me Torrey Holt was ever a top 5 player in the NFL.
So I gotta say, if Amon-Ra St. Brown does it again this year, does that make him that? Because he's been a top 5 wide receiver 4 years in a row now.
He's on the edge of it, yeah. If he can keep the career going, sure. It's not that if he retired at the end of next season.
No.
But yeah,
you just made
sure.
Yeah. And
no,
I think he's been three first team All Pros, 1 second team All Pro already.
Yeah. And then if he plays another 5 or 6 years, and of course, that fits. No questions asked. That fits. That's why somebody like Megatron, Megatron was arguably the best receiver in football for about a 6 or 7 year span. There's a couple of guys you could argue about him with, but
Jerry
he
Rice
was
and
right
Larry
there.
Fitzgerald. Jerry Rice and Larry Fitzgerald are the other two everybody argues about.
Right, and it was the downhill slide of Jerry Rice. He was on the back end of his career. Him and Fitz were like, okay, Megatron was a no-brainer, just like Fitz, just like Jerry Rice. But there were folks that were saying that Megatron shouldn't get in on the first ballot. I'm going, whoa. How is that? No. Then you got the flip side. See, I don't think, and I know this will catch some people's grief. I don't think Terrell Davis should be in. Didn't do it long enough. If he's in, Christian Okoye should be in.
The Nigerian Nightmare.
I'm not even going to argue with that, but I got one more for you.
Nigerian Nightmare was a badass. If he could have stayed healthy, man. Earl Campbell the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I wish.
Too bad Derek Thomas. Derek Brooks was about the only guy his rookie year that could stand him up.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember when Derek Brooks came into the league and they played Tampa? He stuffed them every time right at the line when they tried to go left.
He knew how to hit him.
Yeah. Solid with your shoulder, not lunging. Wrap, take him down. Didn't have to wrap his legs. He hit him right in the midsection and sucked the wind out of him like that kick that Justin Tucker made in Detroit that won that game that should have never happened.
Yeah, and that was one of the biggest problems. Everybody tried tackling Okoye at the legs, which is the dumbest thing they could have done because he had legs as big as trees.
Well, yeah, his legs were just like Barry Sanders. They were thick as tree trunks.
Yeah, you weren't taking him down by the legs. Him, Sanders, Earl Campbell, none of them guys.
Billy Sims.
Yeah. Billy Sims, yeah.
If Billy Sims' knees wouldn't have blown out, if Billy Sims' knees wouldn't have blown out after 5 years and then end up getting traded to Buffalo as a washed guy, if you look at his numbers, he was trending towards Barry-type numbers.
So was Earl Campbell. Yep. And Earl Campbell had the same type of situation. Yep. What do you got, Marcus?
All right, I got one more for y'all. Hope this one shouldn't be too bad. This is NFL and college together. So only 5 schools have produced both a U.S. president and a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Can you name those 5 schools? And as a bonus, can you name the president and the winning quarterback from the same college?
Michigan, Gerald Ford and Tom Brady.
Michigan.
Yep, that's one. Now, one of the answers had 2 different quarterbacks, but they both won it with that team.
Well, Miami of Ohio did. Benjamin Harrison and Ben.
Yeah. Yep. Benjamin Harrison and Big Ben. So that's 2. You got 3 more.
Is
the Naval
USC
Academy.
Naval Academy is 3. Roger Staubach and the president,
Jimmy Carter.
That's 3. There's 2 more.
Is USC on that list?
No.
No, that's right. USC's never had a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I forgot.
Oh.
No, they do have a Super Bowl winning quarterback now. USC does.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Darnold.
Yeah, but they never had a president that went to Southern Cal.
Right. How about Delaware?
Yep.
Joe Flacco.
Biden and Flacco.
The Joe and Joe.
Biden and Flacco.
One more.
One more.
Now, this one had 2 different quarterbacks. but they went to the same college as two different quarterbacks from two different teams. No.
The only college I can think of that had two different quarterbacks win the Super Bowl is Stanford.
Yep, that's your
Elway and Plunkett.
Yep, but who was the president?
I couldn't tell you who the president is.
All right, I'll tell you.
I know the famous George Washington. I don't know.
No.
No, California didn't exist when George Washington was alive.
No, like I said, I had no idea.
Oh, Nixon.
No.
I'll
give you a hint.
Reagan.
He was the president during the Great Depression.
FDR.
No.
Hoover.
Teddy.
Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover went to Stanford. Now, I'm going to throw this in. If he would have won the Super Bowl, North Carolina would have made the list with James Polk and Drake May if they would have won the Super Bowl.
If Grandma would have had a dick, she'd have been Grandpa too.
Yeah.
Around here, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle, but same concept.
Same concept.
Rich, damn, y'all dominated that one like I dominated the college one, and Rich dominated the one of the two schools that played in every sport in the playoffs this year.
Julia Filippo. Never mind.
Well, I had one of them.
No, you named them both. You said Alabama and Georgia.
Well, yeah.
You said Alabama.
Somebody else said Bama with me.
I think, was it Jamie or was it Adam?
It was Adam.
Yeah,
I said Bama.
Yeah, I mean the college that president's and Super Bowl winning quarterback one, I just started going backwards. And then when I got to Flacco, I was like, you know what? Biden went to Delaware too.
You know, if Jeremy could have been here when we did the top 20 quarterbacks that had 100 plus wins and shit, I wanted to see how many he would have named because we dominated that one too.
He'd have probably gotten most of them. Yeah,
I dominated
the one I did before you came on. There's 20 quarterbacks that have over 100 career wins. Name them. So we knocked that list off. So
and
how many are? I only got one question.
Yeah.
How many are currently active?
How many are currently active? Hold on, let me grab my piece of paper here. There is, let's see, I know of at least one.
Football, Open Sports Mike, Lou. We're watching Open Sports Mike.
Let's see. Aaron Rodgers was on the list.
Yep. Okay, so there's two. Matt Stafford, Aaron Rodgers. Is Joe Flacco on that
list? Well, does Russ count as active?
Yeah, because he's a backup, just like Flacco is not retired, so he's technically active.
So there's four. Flacco, Russ, Stafford, and Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, so over 100 wins. Roger Staubach?
Oh, yeah.
Joe Montana?
Hold on. Yeah.
Fran Tarkenton, because that's what Lou Mann just said in the...
Yes, Fran Tarkenton was on that list.
Fran Tarkenton was on that list? Okay.
Yeah.
Terry Bradshaw might have made it off of longevity.
He did.
I'm just thinking, Steve Young on that list?
No.
Steve Young is not on that list. He has 94 wins, I think we said.
Okay, so he quit a year early, basically.
Pretty much.
It's Dante
not Dan
Pastorini. No. Dan Fouts?
No.
Okay.
And these are regular season wins, by the way.
Oh, regular season. You're not including postseason. Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
Although the top five should be pretty obvious. To be perfectly honest.
And Tom Brady, of course, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm. You got two more in the top five. You know, just go ahead and knock him off while you're at it.
Troy Aikman.
Aikman's not on the list. Not on the list.
Not on the list. Wow. He must have stopped at 97 then, just like the Cowboys.
96.
Well, 96 was their last Super Bowl.
That was good.
Right.
That was good.
Oh,
Man, that was good.
how about
Gave up
that
when-
for a guess off Tony Romo?
No.
I didn't
I
think
see
so. You said there isn't any more active, so we got to go old school, right?
Let's see, as far as
2000s old
old, there is one more that's old school. The other ones are all in the last 50 years.
Johnny Unitas.
Right. The other ones are all in the last 50 years.
Last 50 years.
Yeah, since 1980.
John
I'll give you
Elway.
that much. Yeah.
Come on,
Warren
Jeremy,
Moon.
you got this. Come on, you got this.
Did Warren Moon
Huh?
get there?
Yep.
No.
No.
He did. No.
Yeah, he
He was
did.
close.
He was the one that you guys couldn't get.
Oh yeah, I guess Warren Moon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was
what
one of the
about-
last three you guys got.
What about Randall Cunningham? Did he make that list?
No.
Did
No,
not
sir.
make that
I think he had
Okay.
91 or something like that. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 left.
So I've gotten 13 of them just by guessing off the top of my head, huh?
Yeah, well, and that's why when I threw it out there, I knew it was going to be relatively easy. There would be a few that would be a little more difficult,
I'm just trying to
but I knew it
think.
was going to be relatively easy.
Did Rich Gannon make that list?
Did not
No,
make
sir.
that list.
Okay.
3, 4.
Big Ben.
Yep,
Yes, sir.
number 5.
So he already
You
did
still-
the
by
top
the
5
way-
already.
No, he hasn't done number 4 yet.
I'm about to pull that list.
Wait
up.
a minute.
forgot.
Wait a minute. I did Joe Montana,
Uh-huh.
Tom Brady, Drew Brees,
Uh-huh.
Peyton Manning.
Uh-huh. Right.
I remember
and-
Brady was 1. I know that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And Brett, Peyton.
I
Brady's
wanna say-
1.
Peyton's 2, right?
Peyton is 2.
Brees is 3.
Tied with.
Joe Montana.
No.
Oh, John Elway. I don't know.
Nope.
John Elway's on the list, but he's not in the top 5.
You will kick yourself square in the ass if I have to tell you who it is.
John Matthew Stafford.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but he is on the list. I
know
marked
he's on
all the
list.
active ones off. So
Yeah. Jake the Snake Plumber? No, he isn't on there.
I know.
He's not on
I
there.
know. I know that. I know. the
Kurt
answer,
Werner.
So.
Nope.
Kurt Warner.
say-
He didn't
I'd
make
say
the list.
no.
He should have.
Nope.
He took 2 teams to a Super Bowl in a decade.
He ended up, I think, in the 80s. I think he was in the 80s.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you also got to remember this is non-postseason wins.
I
Yeah,
know.
This is
Doug
I
Williams,
know that-
I don't think he played long enough.
No.
Nope.
not
I think he's
Doug.
only got like 40 or 50.
I know that.
I can
I
tell-
know the answer.
I will
I want
give you-
Jeremy to
Stabler?
figure it out. No.
Somebody
Sir?
said Ken Stabler.
no.
I
I will
didn't
give you
think
this
so.
one hint. I will give you this one hint. Of the 6 you have left,
Hmm.
and I'm making sure I'm right. 5 of the 6 have played in the Super Bowl.
5 of the 6 have played in a Super Bowl. And Warner's not one of them. Carson Palmer hasn't played in one, has he? Okay.
No, and he's not on this list.
Right. Steve Young?
No, sir.
No, I mean Vince Young. Excuse me. He played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it's not. He didn't have enough wins.
Okay. Steve McNair?
No,
No,
he was 91 or something.
91.
Like that. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts?
Jalen
No,
Hurts.
no, because he hasn't been active long enough to have 100 wins yet. Same with Pat Mahomes.
Yep. Mahomes has 95.
And
Oh.
Mahomes has been playing 2 years longer than Hurts,
I-
so
I-
that
I
takes
wanna-
that right out the question.
I want to say
It isn't
just to
Baker
see-
Mayfield, is it?
No.
No,
He
sir.
ain't
Oh,
had
okay.
enough. I want to say it just to get his reaction. But
Go
I want to
ahead.
see if he can still figure it out.
Okay, wait. Let me give him one more hint.
All right.
It's in
All right.
it's in your division.
Oh, Brett Favre.
There you go. That's number 4. Okay, so now 4 out of the last 5 have played in a Super Bowl. Would you like hints?
Sure.
Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 are AFC and 2 are NFC.
2 are NFC. Eli Manning?
Eli Manning.
And the other one in the NFC, I'm thinking. Because it's going to be retired players, right? Is what we're talking about. They're not active.
Yes. No
Okay.
active. I marked all those off when we talked about the active ones.
Oh, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, yes. So you have 3 left. 1 NFC, 2 AFC. 2 of the 3 played in the Super Bowl.
So we know it's not Tony Romo or Dak Prescott.
Right. You need another hint?
Sure.
Look above me.
Oh, Josh Allen?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jim Kelly.
The other
Jim
one.
Kelly.
Yeah, I was gonna say go way back.
So
now
I got one left.
1 AFC, 1 NFC. 1 played in a Super Bowl, the other one did. And if it makes you feel any better, one of these is one of the last ones everybody else got to.
Okay. Who is the guy that played every position? Jim Plunkett. Is he on that list?
No, sir. No, these guys are within the last 40 years.
Okay.
Come on, Jeremy.
Well, you already said Russell Wilson was on that list, so.
Yes, sir.
That takes him out of it. It wouldn't be a Bears quarterback, that's for damn sure.
That would be correct.
Would it be a Tampa Bay quarterback that went to the AFC and Trent Dilfer?
No, sir.
He didn't get close enough either. Okay.
Mm-mm.
But I'm on the right track with the way I'm thinking, right?
No.
No?
Actually, they both played. Okay, here this one's going to be funny. They both played for 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
One of the teams they played for is common.
It's common. Indianapolis, would it be Andrew Luck?
No.
I don't think
you're on the right track, though.
I don't think he played long enough to get 100 wins.
No, but you're on the right track.
That team?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that team that he's from?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because we've already said Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. God, who else was it? It was a backup quarterback that played forever, wasn't it? No?
No, sir.
Because I was okay. Johnny Unitas.
You already said
that. I already said that.
You want another hint?
Yeah, I gotta have something better than that.
Played for the team and came back.
Played for the team and I'm at a loss. I give up. Just give me the last 2.
Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Phillip Rivers.
Oh, Grandpa. If you just said Grandpa, I'd have
played for the team and came back.
Yeah, I forgot he only played a year for him though, but yeah, I got it.
Well, they both did. They both only played a year for the Colts, but they both played for the Colts. So
still doing this?
It's done.
We just finished it. But I figured that was a fun little team building thing. And then we kind of built off of a couple other ones.
I didn't think Matt Ryan played long enough to have 100 wins because they only really made the playoffs 2 years with him.
Yeah, but he had a lot of 8-win seasons. 7 and 8-win seasons. So, and he played 15 years.
Yeah, so did Jeff Garcia as a Lion. But anyway.
But there you go. And a 49er for that matter. So
that was a good little exercise.
Yeah. But man, it's 10 o'clock. I'm probably about ready to hit it.
Yeah, it's 11 here. So I'm going to get on too.
Knights are 1 period away from sweeping the Avalanche. I got to see this.
Wait a minute. I thought the Avalanche won a game already.
Nope.
No, they No, they were up 3-0, and they blew it, and Knights won 4-3 in Game 3. It should have been 5-3, but they got a goal called back for offsides.
Congratulations, Cleveland, for joining the Bermuda couch.
Yeah, thanks to Danhausen. He cursed the Miz's team.
Do what?
The curse was trading for James Harden, and I said that when they did it. No matter who they got past, they will not make it to the finals.
Yeah,
sure didn't.
But yeah, that was kind of funny when Danhausen did that, and then they haven't won a game since.
Yeah, he reversed it because Stephen A. Smith got pissed, so he cursed Miz's team. It's gonna make great storytelling. Can't wait to hear how rigged this was.
Hey, remember Tony Banks? So
played for the Ravens, played for the Cowgirls, played for 2 or 3 other teams too.
Yeah, played for the Rams.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
all right, kids.
Thunder's winning. But I'd be shocked if they make a comeback. Hang on, I gotta see what the score is. I know they were winning. They were up by 18. Now they're up. It's 118-103. So, oh no, that's game over. There ain't no way they're gonna make a comeback. They'll probably play 7 games.
There's 3.5 minutes left. You can make up 15 points in 3.5 minutes.
They play good. They can rebound the ball and steal it. Yeah.
By the way, how about the Buccos kicking the piss out of the Cubs tonight?
That's what I was talking about with Marcus earlier off screen. I said the Astros finally won in Wrigley Field since the first time since 2013.
Yeah, they swept the Cubs, and they threw a no-hitter against Dallas and then lost today 10-7.
Yes, they did. So,
and they did this with call-ups and bench warmers.
Pretty much. But anyway, boys, I got to get out of here.
Yeah. Rich, we doing this tomorrow?
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.
As far as I know, yeah.
Jeremy?
Steel City Sports Talk tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right. One more thing before we go. Reminder coming up. We got our little watch party, UFC Freedom 250 on June 14th, hosted by Drive to the Top and, of course, Dirty South Entertainment. We hope to see you guys. Once I know a start time and everything, I'll get everything made up, and we'll see y'all then. Where the hell? Uh-oh. What did I take off? I need to put which one was it? Shit. There we go. The wrong one. I didn't see a 4-man screen. I had to click a 2-man.
Yeah. All right. You can get me at Sports Talk and get on Twitter, guys. You can get me at Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. You can find me and Rich tomorrow night on 9 o'clock, Rich? 8 o'clock your time?
Not 9 Eastern, 8 Central, yeah.
I'm at
go ahead.
I'll let Jamie close out at the end. I'm at Dirty South ENT _ on X. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I go live I've changed my dates. I'm going live on Thursdays during the summer, and when football season is back and running, I will go back to my usual Wednesday nights. So for the summer, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. for On the Go. This Saturday, we will have another live stream of the Cajun Turnbuckle podcast. Myself, Rich, and Trey supposed to hop in from Doghouse Podcast. We're going to predict.
I'm so glad he's getting.
Yeah,
so glad
he's
back coming around. I like it.
He's good. We're predicting Clash in Italy. That's going to be on Sunday, May 31st, and we're going to predict Noche de los Grande from AAA on Saturday night. So we're going to predict a total of 9 matches, 4 matches on one card, 5 on the other.
Sweet.
And we'll see how.
Can I pick Kaiser's girlfriend?
Yeah, but
you got to listen to the show to understand the inside joke behind that one, guys.
Did you watch Double or Nothing? Because I was actually impressed how good the show was.
I watched a chunk of it, yeah.
So I'm debating when we get to All In August, we're going to do prediction for that. I'm debating if I'm going to do a prediction for Forbidden Door. But that's if you know any of the guys in New Japan and CMLL. That's going to be on that card with Ring of Honor and AEW.
I can check. Randy might have some contact for me on that. I don't honestly know, but I can check into it and find out.
The only thing I can tell you is they're going to have the finals of the Owen Hart Cup tournament that night, and everyone's riding on Ospreay to win it so he can go face MJF in London.
Lou, thanks for joining, buddy. I don't know who Lou is. Is that your guy, my guy, Marcus?
I don't know where he came from.
I think that's one of Jeremy's guys.
No, Jeremy didn't tune in tonight. Might be one of Dylan's guys.
I mean, I looked him up. I found him on YouTube. He got a couple videos on YouTube, like playing a guitar and stuff.
Okay.
Watched one. I saw a video of him playing a guitar. But all right, Jamie, you want to close out in the main event?
Yep. You guys can follow me, yours truly, at Bill's Chat 1, at Bill's Mafia Chat, and also Jamie Malloy, the unbiased journalist, at DJ Dog Tags on Twitter, X, theforkball.com, and Buffalo Down, where I write about all sports. You guys can also catch me at Driving to the Top Productions every Tuesday, 9 to 8 o'clock p.m., where Joe Della and I do the Subway Conversation Chat, New York Mets, New York Yankees baseball podcast. We just did episode 9 of season 3, so go check that out. And then you can catch me also in the same network at 9 o'clock p.m. for Open Mic Sports Night. You just saw that awesome intro. Then every Wednesday, or then tomorrow, and every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, you can catch me, Jeremy, and the crew over there on the KCB, that's Huddle Sports Network, for some NFL Roundtable talk. And then on Saturday, you can catch me on KCB Huddle Sports Network for some MLB Baseball Roundtable talk. Thank you guys very much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, ring the bell for all notifications. And for more content at Driving to the Top Production, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch, wherever you get your podcasts. From all of us here, this is Jamie Malloy, and we'll see you next Tuesday on Open Sports Mic, only on Driving to the Top Productions. Good night, everybody.
Sweet.